I am Devin Hill, also known as Damn Hill online. I am a 34-year-old American living here in the Philippines with my wife and my 1-year-old son. Why did I sign with HPN? I signed with HPN because I was playing on Bet88 back before they switched to US dollars, when they had cash games and they had 2K games, 5K, and 10K games running. I really enjoyed playing on there because it was a different atmosphere than your traditional poker site. Where your traditional poker site, you really don't know the people, and it's a lot of professionals, a lot of people playing, trying to make a living. Bet88 had a different feel to it, and I think hybrid in general does, where it has a feel of more of a home game and more like you're playing with friends as opposed to just battling enemies online, trying to take each other's money, trying to make each other go broke. And I think there's a different atmosphere to it. Before poker, I was in the Army for 7 years. I joined at 17. I was in Afghanistan from 2010 to 2011. In Afghanistan is actually where I learned to play poker, and I learned spades, rummy, and a bunch of different card games. Then after getting out of the military, before I got out of the military, actually, I started looking into playing poker full time, getting better at poker, playing online. Did a coaching for profit contract with bestpokercoaching.com, which is no longer around anymore. Learned heads up cash games. Worked with Ben CVs to learn how to play and beat multi-table tournaments. And then eventually moved into 6max and 9max cash. Even before I joined the Army, I was very competitive. Always wanted to be a star NFL football player, but that's not athletic ability nor the build. It didn't work out. But I did play national paintball, up to some of the highest levels you could get, and had the potential to reach the highest levels. But our country was still at war in the Middle East. And I remember when the September 11th attacks happened in 2001. And then I turned 17, my junior year of high school. I signed up for the U.S. Army National Guard. I did the split op program, where you do basic combat training over the summer, go back, finish your senior year of high school, and then you go back to the military and do your advanced individual training, which teaches you how to do your job. It was during my time at AIT when they were telling everybody their duty stations. They looked at me and they said, "Congratulations, Sil, you're going to Afghanistan. Your unit is deploying." So that's kind of my story before I joined the military, played national paintball. Retired from that at 17, even though I had potential to make it all the way to the highest level. There's guys that I played with who are still playing today that are making more money than I'm making now. Yeah, so I guess I decided when I was 9 years old, September 11th, 2001, a few months before I turned 10, pretty much decided that day I was going to join the military. When my time in the Army was coming to an end, I did an initial 6-year contract and then did an additional 1-year contract. And I looked into possibly going Air Force or moving to a more relaxed job in the Army. I started playing 2 cent, 5 cent online, and I got destroyed. And I just couldn't figure out why. So I started looking into different coaching. A lot of the coaching was way too advanced for me at the time. It was so many levels above where I was at. I just wasn't prepared for it. So then I looked into different opportunities and different options. And I found bestpokercoaching.com before they went out of business, and actually learned heads up. I don't know them hold them first. I was playing on a bunch of different sites, and I was working my way up through the stakes. After 5 cent, 10 cent, 10 cent, 25 cent, 25 cent, 50 cent. I think I was up to 50 cent, $1, and I was starting to make the push for $1, $2 games. And all of a sudden, every online poker site got rid of heads-up tables. Since my poker career, I've played 6 Max Cash for a long time, and in the past 4 or 5 years, so I've been grinding MTTs. Started off really small, like $11 max buy-in. To at my peak, I was playing up to $250 buy-in tournaments on the weekends, 55 and 109s during the week when the games were tougher. And now I have a family and everything, and putting a 12-hour day playing MTT just isn't realistic. So obviously I'm not Filipino. I am from America. I'm now living in the Philippines with my wife and my 1-year-old son. We are in Cebu, and been here for over 2 years now. Not sure how long we're going to be here when we're going back. Don't know what the end date is. Don't know what the end goal is. I'm helping HPM by not only making sure there's consistent games running from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Philippines time every single day, 7 days a week. I'll also continue to provide the content that made me enjoy playing the site, where it's like playing a home game. You sit down, there's actually people chatting at the table. I'm going to be streaming every day, so you can come in, you can be on my table, you can come into my stream, talk to me, you can watch. Obviously, there'll be a delay most days, unless we use no delay in streamer mode. But most days, there'll be a delay. You can talk to me directly in the HPN Discord. I have my own channel in there. You can message me whatever on there. And I'm going to help bring back that feeling of this is not playing on a poker site. You're not just grinding out against a bunch of professionals trying to make a living, pay rent, and get by. But it's that home game feeling, that playing with your friends. You sit down, you recognize the names of the people you're playing with, and you enjoy the experience more importantly than whether or not you make or lose money that day. You still had a good time at the tables. You can watch me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DamnHillPoker, or kick.com/DamnHill. And I will make sure to link all my socials below all my streams. My channels are also linked in the Discord server in my channel called Damn Hill. And they're also linked below every YouTube video I have. They're linked on my Discord profile and on my YouTube profile. So there's plenty of ways to find it. If you can't find it, you can shoot me a message and say, what are your links? What's your Twitch link? What's your Kick link? And we'll make sure to get it to you.